Today we got a package from DNA Custom Bowstrings. Let's get this on. Alright, so we're gonna quickly put my bow in the press, and we're gonna get my strings on. It is the next week. So we're gonna get these things on. Maybe shoot it through paper. I don't know yet. But for sure, just gonna get these guys on. Gonna tie in my rest cord, tie in my peep, put in my D-loop. Gonna do all that good stuff. And yeah, so let's get into this. Do I need anything right now? Drop my cables. Alright. Just gonna take a peek at this string. Gonna take it out. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Just gonna take off the bottom first. Already got my cables on. I did that like a couple days ago. I got a little too impatient. So we're just gonna get my string on. And yeah. Is there a difference in the length? Alright. Can't let anything untwist. Alright. Let's get this bottom cam. There we go. Just gonna slip it all the way around it. And that should not be actually set. Can just loosen that a little bit. Just so it's easier to pull up and over. Alright, get that cam on, and then do this on. Alright, in there. Got all that. Okay, cables. All good. I'm gonna relieve the pressure on it. And there we go. And that looks good. The timings, I feel like, gonna be off on the bottom cam. But other than that, looking good. So we're gonna tie in the D-loop first. So let's get into that. Alright. So we're gonna use the serving to tie our soft knots for our arrow, right where we want our D-loop to be set, so also we don't get knock pinch. Knock pinch is one of the worst things you can have, because if it pinches your arrow, it can lift it up, set it down, and make your shot not accurate. Okay, we're gonna go up. I usually do one on top, one on the bottom, then go back up to the top once. Some people just do the top, some people just do the bottom. So it's really just personal preference on those. So just do what you want. But now I'm gonna get the second knot tie in. So if it was right there, so it need to be right there. And let's get these. I'm just gonna do one above. Now you just want a little wiggle. That's a little too much. Alright. Just gonna do an overhand on the top again. Don't need it. I'm not gonna do the bottom. Just because that makes a little too many knots. Alright, so you got that set. Then just have to tie the D-loop. Alright, right there. So I'm going to cut about 3 right there, D-loop material. Then usually pat it down with my knife right away. Then get a mushroom before I even start. Just so I have it. Alright, there that is, flared out. You can see that. I'll come up and show you guys. Alright, just nice little flare out instead of the flat end, because then you get a nice mushroom head. Just nice little taps, because if it gets too hot, you do not want it to burn, you just want it to get hot like that. Then tap it down, make it flat, so then you have the surface area, then you let it dry. So let's start the D-loop. Alright, I'm not going to make it this long, I think, because that is just a little too long for my liking. Still the perfect amount of wiggle room. To finish this D-loop, I am going to cinch it down beforehand. Right about there, that's perfect for me. And I'm just gonna cut it right there and flare it out, then burn it. Okay. Alright, so after your D-loop is tied, you cinch it down, and that's all you need. So yeah, we're gonna get the peep in, then the bow's built. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna crank her back down, get the peep in. Not set. I'm just gonna I'm not at all gonna set the peep today. Really, actually I might later, just not, it'll still be in the video, just not today. Alright, so we're going to crank her a little tighter to get all the strings set right where they need to be in the peep. Right there, right there. Alright, going to take the string separator out, loosen her right down. Okay, so we got that, and I'm gonna build a paper tuner, so we'll have that for later in the video. And these strings are on. Gonna loosen this thing, get my D-loop all Twist it right up, peep. Alright, that's set. Alright, cranking her out. Alright, so this is the bow with DNA custom bowstrings. Big shout out to him. Makes amazing strings. Here's his card. And backside too. And amazing strings. You can get in contact with them at DNA Custom Bowstrings on TikTok. So we'll put up a little thing right up in the corner of his link of his TikTok and all that, maybe even in the description. So yep, we're gonna go shoot them, break them in. He says about like 150 shots to break them in, so we're probably gonna add some of those into the video. So yeah, and I think these strings look amazing. They make the arc pop a lot, the Kodiak brown in the arc. And yeah. Alright, so I just put on my strings and cables. Looks pretty good so far. The twist is really matching my ambush bow. It's looking really nice so far. Let's get the peeps and stuff tied in. Turbo back in the press. Now we're gonna put in my peep sight and then my monkey tails. So let's get into this.
Alright, we just finished the bows. Really loving the strings. Make sure you go check out DNA Custom Bowstrings and come back for the next one.